Welcome back, Halo followers. 343 made some big announcements today, including updates about Firefight, when that is coming, as well as brand new AI bosses in Forge, including Eshram and Jaga and the Harbinger. And there is just so much incredible stuff, including testing out the new networking code. It is such a great update, guys, so I'm really excited to break this down. Before we get into it, be sure to smash that like button blue. So we got Firefight King of the Hill coming on December 5th. This includes new repair field equipment, Forge updates, which includes lots of AI bosses. We have pretty much an overhaul of many systems, including like the custom games browser, Fireteam, and how that's all going to function and work, stability improvements on all platforms, including the Xbox Series X, and much more. There was actually this large update that Waypoint posted just very much recently, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. This update is going to include a brand new map from the campaign, House of Reckoning, which we saw from the Firefight gameplay a couple months ago. So this is directly from the campaign. It's going to also include 3 community made maps in the playlist. So yeah, there is going to be a playlist. You can just jump right into matchmaking and play Firefight. And finally, Firefight is returning to its norm. You know, it's not going to be like, just Forge maps. This is going to be like 343's version of Firefight, which is really exciting to finally try out. There's also going to be a new equipment item, and this is actually pretty essential for Firefight. This equipment item is very much like the regenerator from Halo 3, right? It's capable of repairing vehicles and can be attached to them, as well as most environmental surfaces, they say. Additionally, the repair field can revive down Spartans in select modes such as Firefight, King of the Hill, Attrition, and so on. So there's also some ranked improvements. We'll kind of just skim over this. Basically, rank loss protection and teammate quitting is there, so that's kind of nice, as well as some audio updates. But the big one that I really want to talk about is Forge updates. So the Forge AI toolkit has just been expanded on, guys. Really exciting stuff. High value targets and bosses are here. They can be hunted down now in custom games and Forge. All 15 of these HVTs will be added to Forge with the December update. This includes major bosses such as Jaga, Eshram, and the Harbinger. The potential here is insane. They say endless. That's an annoying pun. Anyway, with Firefight King of the Hill on the way, enabling skulls to modify difficulty is a notable part of the experience, they say. So yeah, skulls are going to be added into the node graph system, which is nuts, but also they've already confirmed that they will be experimenting with that depending on if any players die or not in each round during Firefight. So that's going to really mix up the gameplay and make it very difficult in dynamic ways. Notably, skulls are not just limited to Firefight game variants. These difficulty modifiers will work in any game mode. So basically, ordinary multiplayer matches, Slayer, Capture the Flag, with random skulls added, really does heat up the shenanigans if you decide to use those in your custom games. So we have this global material allow list thing being added, which quite frankly, I don't really know what they're talking about here, but they have trigger grunt hugs in Forged Nodes Graph, which is basically suicide grunts, but we're not allowed to say that word. But anyway, scalable blockers. Scalable blockers are basically exactly as they sound. In Forge, you can grab single blockers and scale them to any size you would like them to be. We also have auto turret allegiance has been updated, so that's nice that they're actually going to finally work in custom games. So join a session as a fire team with custom games has been long broken, and now they are actually fixing it. As long as there are enough slots available, the fire team leader can bring their entire party into a custom games browser session. It's about damn time. Several improvements have been implemented to the custom games browser, resolving issues that blocks players from joining custom game sessions that were open when a back-end change occurred. Issues around unclear messaging when attempting to join a full session and instances where attempting to join a session that were no longer active would not deliver any failure messages. So this has been a massive issue, stopping me and many others from getting into games that we want, or just circling this loop, this never-ending loop of error messages. So I think that is something that they have finally fixed. But this is actually pretty interesting too. They've decided to, on this update, focus on increasing the game's stability by addressing crashes and improving online experiences via updates to their networking. This includes fixing the Xbox Series X recent crashes, but as far as improvements for networking, they say they've been working on a more comprehensive overhaul of the system, ripping out that spaghetti code, right? The first glimpse of this updated networking model will land on December 5th with the December update. This is really good news. You'll be able to jump into Firefight King the Hill playlist and try out the new networking model in a safe environment. I mean, that was pretty fast. I thought this was something that wasn't going to come for another 3, 6, 9 months, maybe even 12 months. But here it is already like previewed, right? That you can already try it out. Enabling it in a PvP or PvE experience gives us a safe test bed to see how it behaves at scale before enabling it in a PvP mode. So baby steps, right? But I think that this is a great first step. And of course, they are going to be talking much more about Firefight on December 4th, which we are getting a rather large trailer probably for this, probably about a minute or so actually. But yeah, they posted this, which has an incredible amount of views, 3 million views, 33,000 likes. I think a lot of people were really hoping for campaign DLC, as well as myself, but clearly this is going to be Firefight, as I predicted, obviously, because Firefight we knew was coming to Season 5. So this is all going to be talked about on December 4th, and it's going to be at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so I'll be there. Maybe I'll be streaming it and be hanging out with you guys on stream. So I'll see you guys soon. All right, take care. Peace.